distinguished colleagues, my name is Honorable Mohammed Bello El Rufai. I represent the good people of Kaduna North. I am from Kaduna State. Thank you for the opportunity, Mr. Speaker. I must echo what the previous legislator just stated. Nigeria has over 400 different ethnicities. According to some studies, even more. My issue with this is the constitutional aspect. I think once eligible, regardless of the zone you are from, you are entitled to run for president if you feel qualified, or vice president. That's point one. So does that infringe on the constitutional right of a candidate or a citizen to participate in a democracy? Now, Mr. Speaker, this is also important because Honorable Clement's point about tackling an injustice is true. It is quite clear to those that want to know that as long as certain people from certain area in this country do not have the equal opportunity or do not feel what it is to be president, there will continue to be this mistrust and a sense of injustice. That is without a doubt. And while democracy is fair, it's simply the best option we have, but not the fairest. So there are certain regions that, by population, are at an advantage. So why not asking we discard this? I think it needs to take a lot of introspection. Maya Born over there made a point. If you take this to the North Central, sir, who will it be for? Is it the Nupe people, the brilliant Ibibio people, the Igala people? In my little experience in Nigeria, whenever you do this, every tribe in every state will also come out and say it's their turn. Merit prevails, sir. I think part of the reason why this sense of injustice continues to go on is because of the failure of governance, the failure of social equity. So, Mr. Speaker, I implore that we do not set a dangerous precedent and put it in the Constitution without due diligence, which I'm sure the Constitutional Review Committee will do so. But while it tackles injustice, I must agree with the previous speaker. This could really set us back. And finally, unfortunately, we are but human beings. What happens in the event of death? May God bless the soul of President Umar Musa Yar'Adua, but I guess he passed away at a time when it was, quote unquote, the time of the North. And the vice president comes in. Is it actually fair to ask a vice president to step down in the event of the unfortunate occurring? I think we should still adhere to good governance and provide our people.
Honorable
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Honorable Oshaba.
In Jibia Kaita Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, this is a very ingenious, I'm going to speak on HB 229. Mr. Speaker, this is a very ingenious recommendation to alter the Constitution. However, it's very injurious to the unity of this country. For the very reasons of, if we introduce this system of rotating the presidency of this government, of this country, to reflect the 6 geopolitical zones, disregarding the quality of personalities of we have in this country and narrow it to interest of geopolitical zones, it will be very injurious. It will be very injurious in the sense that it will develop some meritocracy concerns where the system will encourage ethnic and regional affiliation over merits. Look at how diverse this country is, the quality of people we'll have in this country in all facets of human endeavor, and narrow it to say the presidency of this country is narrowed to these socio-geopolitical zones. And if that geopolitical zone has its own shot, the next one will wait for about 48 years. Regardless of the quality of people we'll have in that zone, this country will lose that opportunity of bringing people that will render public service for this country just because of regional affiliation. And I think it's not good for this country. And also, it will encourage limited choice of people that will provide services. It will encourage political manipulation by the elites. We know how the elites can manipulate power in order to enhance their chances of ruling over the people. And then the most dangerous thing that this system will encourage is regional rivalry.
Silence, please.
Regional rivalry that will deepen...
Order, House, call to order, please.
Regional rivalry that will deepen division in this country, that will negate the principles of unity that all of us are fighting in this country. You look at our national anthem. The entire stanzas of our national anthem is talking about the unity and diversity of this country. So I think if we encourage this system, will not only encourage rivalry, but it will encourage...
I can see how you're struggling to make this point. Thank you, you've been hard.
Mr. Speaker, the recommendation is very ingenious. I like it, it's very ingenious.
I know you believe in national cohesion. I know you believe in national unity. I see how you're struggling.
Mr. Speaker, I'm a Nigerian.
Yes.
I love this country.
Honorable Leko, please disband that parliament. Help us to...
The people of Isai, Tesewaju, Kajola, and Wajawa Federal Constituency. I'm from Oyo State. My contribution on this bill, we are under democracy. And democracy, in my own opinion, is about healthy competition. We should not, please, allow sentiment to be part of the process of how we govern the country. By the time we start to include the clauses of zoning, that means at a point in time, every part of this country will start to look at it that, look, it is either me or you, or not you or not me. Sir, Mr. Speaker, sir, this is Nigeria that belongs to everybody. Everybody should be given the right to stand and contest for this office of the president at any point in time. Like you've rightly mentioned, sir, there is no zone in Nigeria that we do not have qualified personnel or person who can actually stand for an election. Even when we come down to zoning, Mr. Speaker, sir, say I'm from the Southwest. If we come to the Southwest, I'm from Oyo State, who takes it? Is it Ogun? Is it Ondo? Is it Ekiti? So there will still be that element of we could still do better. Please, let us still see ourselves as a family.
Thank you. I
don't understand.
Honorable
Clement Jimbo, member representing Abak Etmekbu Ika Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, my colleagues, the bill in question, obviously, is set to cure an age-long injustice in our land, especially the minority zones in the region, in Nigeria, which if the presidency of this nation and the vice presidency of this nation is allowed to be struggled in terms of election, they will not have a chance of getting to that climax. But having said that, Your Excellency, my colleagues, I would like to suggest that a sunset clause be introduced into this very alteration. After every geopolitical zones have possibly have a shot in this very amendment, let the sunset clause stop, so that it will give the best of the best in Nigeria to lead Nigeria. That is my suggestion and my contribution, Mr. Speaker. Thank you.
Thank you. There's no region. Best of best cannot be limited by region. That's what we believe. If you go to Northeast, there are people there. You go to Northwest, there are people. You go to North Central, there are people. The same thing, the other parts of the country, South, Southeast, everywhere there are people. But to increase national cohesion, to increase national unity, that's what we are looking at. And I think, let me hear from you.
Thank you very much, Mr.